This is for educational use only. Our group is allowing our instructor, Mr. Roldan Ardines, to use this as an educational material. Good day everyone, we are the group 1. Today, we will discuss about the physical self, hereditary, and environment. And these are the objectives of the topic. First, differentiate the dominant allele from recessive allele. Second, explain the factors in the development of physical self. Third, understand the physical growth, development, and maturation. Fourth is identify the environmental factors affecting the physical self. And lastly, explain how the physical self is related to the self concept. So now let's start. The physical self. Physical self refers to one's physical attributes, appearance, health, and capabilities. Physical self also describes how an individual views his health condition, body, and physical appearance. It encompasses aspects such as body shape, fitness level, sensory abilities, and overall well-being. It's an important aspect of self-identity and can influence how individuals perceive themselves and interact with the world around them. It plays a crucial role or a significant role in shaping self-esteem, self-confidence, and body image. Additionally, physical health and well-being are closely linked to overall mental and emotional well-being. So, understanding and accepting one's physical self is crucial for holistic self-awareness and self-acceptance.
What are dominant and recessive alleles? Genes come in pairs, with alleles being either dominant or recessive. Dominant alleles influence traits even one copy is present, while recessive alleles requires two copies to manifest their effect. Dominant and recessive inheritance are valuable for predicting phenotype probabilities. Notably, in genetic disorders, however, they can perplexing regarding how genes determine traits. Stemming from their observation before understanding DNA and protein coding, it's crucial to grasp that dominant alleles don't inherently overpower or suppress recessive ones. Their classification depends on the proteins they encode. So the dominant alleles are expressed phenotypically even when paired with a recessive allele, while recessive alleles are only expressed when an organism carries two copies of the recessive allele. These are versions of dominant alleles: genes that exert their effect even if an individual carries only one copy of the allele. In a heterozygous individual, one with two different alleles for a gene, the dominant allele determines the phenotype or observable trait. Dominant alleles are typically represented by uppercase letter. For example, in humans, the allele for brown eyes is capital B, is dominant over the allele for blue eyes is small letter b. If an individual has one or two copies of the dominant allele, example, two capital letter B or one capital B and one small letter b, they will have brown eyes. Recessive alleles. These are versions of genes whose effects are only observed when an individual carries two copies of the allele. Homozygous and heterozygous individuals, the presence of a dominant allele masks the effects of recessive alleles. Recessive alleles are typically represented by lowercase letters. Using the same example, for eye color in humans, the allele for blue eyes is small letter b is recessive. An individual must inherit two copies of the recessive allele, two small letter b to have blue eyes, as the dominant brown eye allele is capital B masks the expression of the recessive allele.
Hereditary nature. It is the transmission of traits and characteristics from parents of offspring. Environment, nurture. It is the sum of all the process of experience that a person undergoes from conception to old age.
Physical growth, development, and maturation. Growth, it is the process of physical maturation, increasing in size of the body and various organs. It occurs by the multiplication of cells and quantitative changes in the body. This refers to the systematic changes in the size, shape, and structure of the body over time. Maturation is the completion of growth and development within the organism, the unfolding of an individual's inherent traits and potentials. It is influenced by both genetic and environmental factors such as nutrition, exercise, and overall health.
Social environment, peer pressure, societal beauty standard, and cultural norms can affect how individuals perceive their physical appearance and body image. The social environment plays a significant role in shaping individuals' perception of their physical appearance and body image. Peer pressure, for instance, refers to the influence exerted by peers to conform to certain standard or behavior, including those related to appearance. This pressure can lead individuals to compare themselves to others and feel inadequate if they do not meet social beauty standards. Societal beauty standards are often unrealistic and can promote a narrow definition of attractiveness, which may not align with the diverse range of body types and features found in reality. Media advertising and popular culture often reinforce these standards, portraying idealized images that can lead individuals to feel dissatisfied with their own appearance. Cultural norms also play a role as different culture may have varying ideals of beauty and body image. These norms can influence how individuals perceive themselves and others, as well as the pressure to conform to certain standards within their cultural context. Overall, the combination of peer pressure, societal beauty standards, and cultural norms can create a social environment that impacts individuals' self-perception and body image, potentially leading to issues such as low self-esteem, body dissatisfaction, and even harmful behaviors like disordered eating or excessive exercising in pursuit of an idealized appearance. Thank you.
2. Media and advertising. Images portrayed in media and advertising often promote unrealistic standards of beauty and can contribute to body dissatisfaction and low self-esteem. So, media and advertising often present idealized images of beauty, creating unrealistic standards that put pressure on people to conform. These images, which are often digitally altered, can result in feelings of discontent with one's own body and reduced self-esteem. By continuously exposing viewers to these unattainable standards, media and advertising create a distorted perception of what is considered beautiful or desirable. This can lead individuals to engage in unhealthy practices such as extreme dieting or cosmetic procedures in an attempt to conform to these ideals. This shows a cycle where people strive for an unattainable ideal, leading to ongoing dissatisfaction and potentially harming their mental and physical well being. It is essential to analyze and challenge these portrayals critically to promote healthier perceptions of beauty and self-worth. Examples of media and advertising shows unrealistic beauty standards include television commercials promoting skincare products that promise to fix imperfections, implying that natural features are inadequate, and social media influencers posting heavily edited photos, creating a false sense of perfection and beauty.
Number 3. Family dynamics. In shaping ourselves, basically the one that influences us the most is our family, which because sa mga nawi-witness nato na mga good habits o lifestyle choices from our parents, gradually na-adapt na nato growing up, and at the same time madanasad nato anang mga buhatonon na ato makita sa ila that directly impact not only our physical self but whole being. 4. Access to resources. Access to resources. These are things that provide our necessities in order for us to maintain our whole being or our physical health. This includes the nutritious food, clean water, and healthcare. Number 5. Physical environment. So in simple terms, ensuring a clear air and surroundings, promoting the availability of green spaces such as parks, forests, and gardens are designed for to us to give comfort and are essential in fostering a healthier communities and improving overall well-being.
Work environment, sedentary jobs, workplace stress, and ergonomic factors can impact on physical health and contribute to the issue, just as musculoskeletal disorders and fatigue. So, example is this is in an office of sitting employees often they sit for long periods of their days working on computer. For ergonomics, just as uncomfortable chairs and improper monitor and positioning can lead to the issues like back pain and neck strain. Education and awareness. Access to education about nutrition, exercise, and healthy lifestyle. Choice can empower individuals to make informed decisions about their physical well-being. So, example is this is offering cooking classes that emphasize nutritious recipe or hosting fitness seminars can educate and motivate people to adopt heal, healthier or leading to improve overall health and well-being. Social support networks. Having a support relationship and networks can positively impact our physical health by providing encouragement, motivation, and accountability for maintaining health habits. So, supportive relationship and networks play a vital role in improving our physical health. For example, joining a working group with a friends provide an encouragement, motivation, and accountability to maintain a regular exercise routine. This social support fosters a sense of belonging and positively influence individual to prioritize their health. and leading to better overall well-being.
Good day, everyone. I am Christian Kami and Romeo. So today we'll be talking about the relationship between physical self and self-concept. So first of all, we will talk about physical self, which plays a crucial part of helping you comprehend who you are physically. Physically, I mean, which will help you know and feel better about yourself. This is also good in identifying the positive and negative body image that would impact to your self-esteem. So, in this concept, the physical self refers to your state of health, looks, capabilities or abilities, and lastly is your bond with your body. Understanding oneself physically is an essential to one's well-being and personal growth. Therefore, this body image is a very complex aspects that reflects how people or how you feel or how you view about your own body that influences certain aspects, which are your emotional and psychological reactions to certain things, self-worth in this world or in certain things also, and lastly is your self-esteem to to other people. So lastly is the self-concept. So this is defined as an overall idea, or to put it in a simple word, as a person's broader understanding and perceptions of themselves with regard to not only their physical attributes that you see, like your skin, your height, and etc., but also the psychological aspects that you have, such as anxiety, depression, stress, moods, fears, and self-esteem, which would demonstrate that you have extensively know yourself by knowing these kinds of things. Next is your social aspects, is understanding one's culture and belief in achieving your oneself. And finally, the emotional aspects, who you are, which allow you to understand the rage and emotions and thoughts that you have about yourself, or in how you control your emotions in terms of certain things. In relation to this, the positive body image has this three kinds of aspects, which makes you think of a high self-esteem. First is the self-acceptance, which you truly accept who you are and what you are in this current state. And next is confidence. Simple terms, you're being confident to yourself that and what are the capabilities and abilities or appearance that you have right now. And lastly is the emotional well-being, that also makes you avoid such certain things like anxiety, depression, um, emotional damage, and like that. And the opposite of this is especially the negative body image, which creates self criticism, which you criticize yourself that I am not like that. Next is comparison. You compare yourself with others, or in short terms, you are insecure of yourself towards others. Like, oh my, she's so beautiful like that. Okay, that. And next is isolation and avoidance. By this, you avoid yourself and or you put yourself in an isolated place to avoid such certain activities that would expose your body or yourself towards other people. And lastly is mental health issues leading to small esteem. Just what I said a while ago, like anxiety, depressions, fear, moods, and etc. So, in summary to everything that we have tackled about, is that I believe that the best way to understand oneself is to understand one's physical self and being, because this will help you to understand many factors and aspects that you go into building a strong foundation of yourself through the changes and growth you go through to become and who you are and what you are now, and what aspects that are affecting your self-esteem, among other things, because without knowing one's physical self, it will be an impossible to know, or to know what motivates your thoughts and feelings in light of how others and your surroundings sees you. That's all. Thank you. Thank you for listening.